What is going on, everybody? It's Alex back with another video, and Fortnite's official YouTube channel just released a video talking about the new feature they are adding in next week's update called the Reboot ban. Now, this should really come as no surprise to most people keeping up with the Fortnite community, as it's been leaked and rumored for the past few weeks. With the success of Apex Legends and honestly just an overwhelming love for the feature that you can actually revive teammates, I think even disregarding all the leaks, it's pretty obvious that at some point Fortnite will take advantage of the opportunity. And it looks like we were all correct, and they have, and we will be getting it next week in the update. So although it's clearly taking from Apex Legends, they kind of do it a little differently. They have their own twist on it, and I like the idea. Personally, I'm a huge fan of respawning. I remember when Apex Legends first got announced, they talked about respawns, and I immediately wrote off the game. I was really scared about it, but once I actually got to play it and I saw how it worked, I immediately fell in love. There has been countless times playing Fortnite and PUBG where one teammate goes down, but the team ends up winning the fight. Unfortunately, the teammate who dies is unable to actually play for the rest of the game. They just have to sit and spectate, even though the team may win the game. If you add this respawn feature, it's far less important. You could just grab their card or their box or whatever, bring them to the resupply point, and you can get them back in the game. To me, I think it's a phenomenal feature and really adds to the pacing and the overall feel of a game, so I'm really happy they're adding it to Fortnite. I know there's going to be a whole lot of butthurt people that are complaining that Fortnite is just copying other games, but let's be real, this is just making the game better. I guess I should say it's making the game better if everything works according to plan. If the system works as good as it does in Apex Legends, I really do think that this will definitively make the game better, but again, we haven't seen it in action yet. We're not sure if it's actually going to work that well. But I am curious. Let me know down in the comments whether or not you like this, whether or not you think this is a good idea for Fortnite to do. But we know that Fortnite is getting a respawn feature, and we know it's coming next week, but let's get into kind of how it's going to work and how it's going to be implemented into the game. So once again, the feature is called the Reboot van. So these Reboot vans will be scattered across the map, and basically when an ally dies, you will be able to pick up their Reboot card and then bring it to one of these van locations. Once you do that, you walk up to the van and start activating the card. It'll take a few seconds to actually activate, but once the activation is complete, there will be a light beacon that goes over the bus so everyone can clearly see that someone is being respawned, and there will also be an audio cue. So basically, it's going to draw a lot of attention towards this area. We haven't seen an example of this yet, but apparently it will show exactly how many players are being revived. And also, if you are respawning multiple teammates at once, the teammates will respawn one by one with no loot. And then obviously after the team is respawned, whether it's one person, whether it's multiple people, does not matter. The van will be out of commission for a period of time, so no one will be able to use it for, I would imagine it's going to be a few minutes. So it is very similar to the system implemented in Apex Legends. You know, a teammate dies, you loot them, you get whatever it takes to bring it to a location, you bring it to a location, activate it, and then it respawns them back with full health and no loot. That's all similar. The difference is in Fortnite, you will actually be respawned on top of the bus. In Apex Legends, you drop out of a plane, you get back in. In Fortnite, you actually will spawn one by one on top of a bus, which is kind of interesting, but really that's the only difference. Personally, I like this feature. I'm excited to see how it works. I really hope it does work as well as Apex Legends, but I guess we're just going to have to wait until next week to see. But that is it. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like, make sure to subscribe if you are new. Thank you guys for all the support. Peace out.
My motto wheel takes me all over the place, and wherever I go, I win minds and hearts. Don't need to climb stairs while I'm climbing these charts. Lilith, rolling the substitutes, didn't come to my birthday party. Rude, but they all found time to go fight the warrior. Like this, me like some.